Whoa, is that a Staccato XC?
No, dude, it's Mac 1911 DS Comp.
Had me fooled, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, look at that. That's a Staccato right there.
No, it's not. Don't touch my gun, dude. It's Mac 1911 DS Comp.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, this is Mac, dude, not Staccato.
Look at that Staccato. I'm feeling it, man.
It's not Staccato. It is Mac 1911 DS Comp.
I hear you, man. Tomato. Let me see this. Let's see that. Don't need a mag.
Okay.
Came prepared.
Yeah, I like it, right?
Oh, I love it, man. Staccato's nice.
For the last time, it is not Staccato. Mac 1911 DS. Welcome back to Class Firearms, guys. Kai over here with Jason.
What's going on, folks?
And in this video, we're going to talk about that 2011 XC under $1,000 from a company you guys kind of know who.
Military Armament Corp.
That's exactly what I meant. Exactly, Mac in a short, obviously, configuration or short version over here. Guys, we've actually shot a lot of 2011s or double stack 1911s here, and there's some good ones, bad ones, whatever. We test them all. But man, this is actually exciting. So this is from SDS Arms, obviously. Shout out to Chris over there.
Made by T-Sauce.
Yeah, exactly. Made by T-Sauce. This is awesome. Let me show you guys what we got over here. Man.
Look at you unstrapping it.
It's brand new, man. Come on, get it out of the way. There it is right there. Man, what does this look like, man?
I mean, it looks like a Staccato.
Exactly. But you know what? Staccato's great gun. Everybody loves them. They're fantastic. Nothing against them, right? But they cost a lot of money. Man, especially in the back in the day, that was pretty much the only option we had.
It was.
And $4,000 or somewhere in that neighborhood, people couldn't afford it. I was one of those guys, obviously. But nowadays, we've got more affordable options. This thing right here, under $1,000. Dude, Mac, they're killing it. So I absolutely love this thing. Yeah. What do you think about it?
I mean, it's pretty cool, man. You got that 5-inch, most popular, size slide. Definitely that chonk port right up there, so it's awesome. So the way that this differs from the XC is this is all integrated into the slide, so it's not just an independent floating island like the other one. So other than that, right out the box, you get a great optic system, the AOS system from Agency, so that's great. Comparable with many optics on the market, so you don't have to
the Swan Fox that I have on the 4 1/4 that I have here?
Or like the SRO that we have on here, I'm just saying. Well,
that's it.
So there you go, man.
Yeah, dude. Well, guys, here's the deal. I want to talk more about this, but I feel like we should shoot them because you and I both shot a lot of 2011s, 1911s, right?
Yes.
And we got to shoot these things these things, obviously, Mac, to see how this thing stack up against a bunch of other ones, including Staccatos, which we've shot a lot. Some other companies like Bull Armory, shout out to Ben over there. Yep. But those guys are kind of like higher end when it comes to price point. Let's see what this thing does. You want to go to the range?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, here we are at the range. So, Jason, which one you want to shoot first, man?
Probably the one in my hand, the 5-incher.
Yep, I like that one too. I mean, this is pretty good. All right, so let's just kind of see how that ejection pattern is, how that slide kind of tracks, right?
Yep.
How that count works. Overall, what the feeling is. So go for it. We got a target back there, guys, about 35 yards out. Give it a try, man.
I feel like we should, right?
All right.
Again, these mags are phenomenal. Of course, chick-make almost. Somebody overloaded the mag.
Yeah, well, of course, guys. Somebody overloaded it. Do it again.
It's overloaded.
You know what? Okay, I got to be honest with him. He's done that so many times, so yes, he can do it.
Got to fix this time.
There you go.
Oh, a little bit of stovepipe.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you got to hold it tight.
Look at me lip wristing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Jason,
Before you tell me your thoughts on this one, tell people what limp wristing is.
So limp wristing is when I don't actually put ass behind the gun and I just allow my wrist just to float and flop. So what that does is cause inertia to go off. I mean, there's pretty many people explain it a different way. That's just how I understand it.
So you basically gotta let the gun, hold the gun properly so this slide can work properly.
So physics can do its job.
Exactly. If you just hold it kind of limp like this, the gun does this and the slide doesn't work properly. This applies to every gun. So 100%. Somebody's out there not limp wristing. All right, I'm gonna try the 4 3/4 inch. This is the little shorter compact version. Let's see how this thing is. First time shooting this one. All right. Finally at the end I figured out where that dot is. Dude, this, okay. Do you want to, how about I just shoot that one too and then you shoot this one, but then we just tell our opinion, because it's very positive. I'm pleasantly surprised.
That's it.
Well, let me yeah, go ahead and give that one a try.
So of course, for old time's sake, right, we know it works with Checkmate mags, we know it works with the T-Sauce mags that it comes with.
Yeah.
Does it work with Prodigy mags?
Give it a try.
If it was empty. Oh, look at that. See,
It locks. It should, man. They're
picked up the round. And locks back. So, just saying, that sounds pretty good to me.
It does pretty good. The Checkmate mags, I mean, they're proven. Locks in pretty good. Wow. America, somebody's just exercising their Second Amendment rights. I love that. So here's the extended slide release, and good to go. Healthy spring tension, so it locks right in. Let's see how this is. And just drops nice. All right, man, go for it. What do you think?
So the difference between the 4 1/4 versus the 5 inch, right?
Yeah.
I do like this one. I really do like 4 1/4 Commander style. 1911 double stack 1911s, 2011s, however you want to call it. They're really cool. I get it. There is a little bit of muzzle flip, but it's not bad due to the huge port on top. So you're really not noticing much when it comes to that. But this thing does stay flat. I mean, both of them stay flat.
Yeah.
That stays a little bit flatter. People are gonna say, "Well, take the light off." I hear you.
But here's a downside of a light, though. A lot of people talk about, oh, you know, the light's going to help you with the muzzle flip. And yes, there is some weight there, so you know, theoretically with the comp and the muzzle, it's going to flip less. But here's a downside to it. This has to come down. This slide has to come down. I mean, forward. When it does, because of the extra weight here, you have the potential to dip further. So not always helpful, guys. So balance is the key.
Balance is the key. Now, of course, like I said, this trigger is actually really, really good. I mean, it really is. For, again, the price, you're talking about sub $1,000 for double stack 1911. As we can see, depressing the grip safety in the back. And I get close, I mean, here, that's the wall right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. That's the trigger. So obviously, we're trying to do that nice little reset. With the finger. Let's press it.
Dude, this never happens.
Depress the grip safety. Here we go. Reset. Right there. Trigger, break.
Yeah.
So it's pretty solid. I mean, wait a second. We do have a trigger meter. I'll be right back.
All right, well, Jason's gonna get that, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys my thoughts on this. I thought that 4 1/4 was very, very flat for what it is. The comp just does its job perfectly, and obviously the big guy is gonna have a little bit less felt recoil because of its additional weight. But overall, I honestly thought for the price point, this thing is phenomenal. Very, very good. I mean, shout out to Mac over there. I mean, shout out to T-Sauce, obviously, great freaking company. They just know what they're doing. And I mean, I love this thing. I would definitely recommend this to anybody who likes 2011, who wants to get in 2011 game, but they just can't afford one of those really expensive ones. This is it.
You done yapping?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's try these triggers.
All right, so what do you got?
Let's see. Let's do yours first, right?
All right.
All right. Hold that nice and steady. Get that grip safety for me.
Oh, there we go.
Put it in there. Pause.
Pause.
All right, 4 pounds, 10.4 ounces, but let's get another meter just for S&Gs. get in there. Let's go a little bit right there. 4 pounds, 7 ounce, 7.6 ounces.
So here's the 4.5 pound. That's pretty much the standard.
Yeah.
For safety and all that, this is really good.
Yeah.
I like that. So you want to try that one?
Yeah,
too? So let's just check the consistency. You want to press that?
Yeah. Grip safety. Oh, 4 pounds, 0.4 ounces. Let's
Do it
try
again.
it again.
There we go.
Sir. 4 pounds, 4.8 ounces.
Very consistent for what it is. Right around 4-ish pounds. I think that's really good. Feels really good. Obviously, your grip's gonna be your typical 2011 grip.
Yeah.
Nice flared mag well over here. Little finger sections here for you to rip the mag out if you need to. The cuts on the slide.
Okay, so I do have to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
So obviously we're manipulating this a little bit, and especially on the 5-inch one, just due to material. The cutouts are, the nostrils on the side are a tad bit big.
Yeah, a little
so
bit big.
if you do a forward press check and you put some rounds through this thing, just be aware that you potentially could burn your finger or hand just doing a front press check. Obviously, you know, just be aware of that. It's no big deal. If you don't press check like that, obviously it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
To me, it's just something to be conscious of because both of us did it.
Yeah, a couple times, you know, we shot a few rounds, you know, and then you kind of like, you want to check the gun out. I was just kind of feeling this. I was like, oh, it's kind of burned my hand a little bit. Nothing crazy, but you feel that barrel. But overall, you know, cut for a dot, you know, co-witness sights.
And it does come with an RMR optics plate out of the box. So that's actually pretty dope. Plus, it is using the Agency AOS system. So go on to Agency Arms and you can replace that with whatever you're doing. For me, obviously, you know, I'm gonna put an Acro on it. So that's just me. Acro or MPS, so that's me. Don't get it twisted, I do love the SRO. I love the white window. I just like a duty rated optic that I can, you know, toss around.
They look good too. Yeah, but here's the thing, this optic cut right here, the optic plate, do you see that? It has an integrated rear sight to it. So when you put the plate on there, there's also a rear sight that's gonna help you co-witness. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. As we break this down, like you mentioned the grip, right? This grip is actually really awesome. Exactly.
You know that guy right there, you know, I won't worry about that guy.
We'll put it back up. As we talk about this, the grip is really awesome. For normally 2011s or double stack 1911s, you tend to roll into the chubbier side when it gets into like this type of texture and this type of frame. But to be honest with you, again, we have big hands and we actually get a full purchase without even coming close to that mag well. So to me, that is something to write home about. I've held a lot of 2011s and most of them, it's almost like I have to shrink my hand to try and make it fit to this. So, I mean, there's plenty of options. It's got good text running, but the way that it feels, you can actually send this out, get it stippled if you want to.
You can change it,
change the grips. I wouldn't even change them. I would literally just send it out to get it stippled, maybe a little bit more aggressive, definitely on the sides, just to give it, and a little something right here to give me a little bit more texture, and I'd be solid to go. So.
Yeah, overall for me, I've always liked slim grips. So for me, I've always found any 2011s, by the way, any of them, pretty much like thick to grab. I hate saying that next to him, but anyways, you know what is really thick to grab that out? At the same time, guys, as I always say, let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you have any experience with 2011s? If so, what are some of your must-haves? And if this gun basically have it or not, just let us know.
Right now, this very moment, I could say this right now, this may or may not eat the XC's lunch.
Well, for a price point, I mean, here's the deal. Not a lot of people can afford that. I can't afford that. So, I mean, it's definitely gonna, a lot of folks are gonna be happy with this price point. So, shout out to definitely those guys over at SDS. So, guys, as always, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate your business.
God bless.
And we'll see you on the next one.